You too could have a Mismaloya life strategy. Yes, you can. So, since I'm in a great mood and I'm doing lots of fun content building right now, I thought it might be fun to give you my life in Mismaloya. What does my world look like as a homemaker? Yes, I do work and I'm a homemaker. And no, I'm not a housewife because I'm not a wife. How about that? But I do like to make a home. And I pretty much make a home wherever I am, be it I'm in Littleton, Colorado, or perhaps I'm in Hamilton, Ohio, or perhaps I'm coming down to Puerto Vallarta, and now I'm in Mismaloya, and this is all that's happened in the last 6 months. But I can make a home anywhere. Home is where the heart is, right? Well, anyway, I thought it might be fun to give you a little bit of an insight to kind of what I do to make my little home here in a rustic, rural setting. So fun little view. I think I've shown this a number of times over the last several videos. And this is my office. Isn't that charming? So yes, this is my office and this is my view. So how do I be a little homemaker? Well, it's a little bit different here in Mexico because Mexico is very challenging to have more of the comforts of home, such in more the northern areas of America. And so there is a lot of strategy that takes place when you're trying to make a home. So if anybody that knows me knows I'm always talking about strategy. This is, by the way, Mountain and Sea Strategy, and this is Char with Mountain and Sea Strategy. So to start off with, I'm going to give you some of my high-level principles, and again, it's about the foundation of what I do when I coach my clients and help my clients build their strategy, be it in home, life, business, building a business, or maybe transitioning out of a traditional type of career into something new and exciting. So that is what I do. So one, I always talk about building a vision, and also number two, building some kind of business plan and strategy. And number three, some kind of project charter. And then number four, some kind of action plan. So that's what I specialize in, is I help people do that. And yes, you can do that just with day-to-day living, because I have to tell you, when you adjust going into from the comforts of living in stateside and having kind of a permanent residence, and then coming down to Mexico and adjusting to that lifestyle, you get a whole different perspective of life. So you do have to have a vision. You do have to have a plan. I wouldn't say necessarily a full project charter, although I would tell you research would really help with your life, to have something on paper to get prepared for life in Mexico. And then also just taking action and being careful. It's a very different world. So I wanted to start off with, okay, me, Char, the little homemaker. Okay, so I want to show you a couple things. So I showed you my view. And then this is our bedroom. So obviously this morning I'm counting my little pesos. This is actually my little Sayulita purse, coin purse, and then these are my pesos because I'm getting ready to go to Costco. So in one of my prior videos I talked about, I'm going to take you on a Costco field trip. So anyway, so here it is. I had to make my bed. Yes, we do make our bed every day. Sorry, we've already been scrunchied up, but we do make our bed every day, or at least I try to. We take turns at that, Bruce and I, my fiance, whatever you want to call him today. So here is my little view out here with a window. So yeah, I mean, we have Mexican furniture. It's really pretty. Obviously we have our big screen TV. This is pretty much our living room, because our living room is what I call the terrace. So this is the terrace. Here's our cactus, and here's the dog bowls, and there's my little thongs, which I have crappy shoes. I need to get better shoes. And then this is where, if you saw one of my prior videos, all the towels that we have from washing the dogs off, and bug spray. Yes, you have to have your bug spray. So this is like basically this is the living room. So vision. So basically, Bruce and I have a rental Airbnb in Nuevo, and the intent, the vision was to rent it out between $3,000 to $4,000 a month, and rent a place like this, which is significantly less. We're getting at a really good deal. If you are interested in this place, you can get a hold of me, and I can give you the vision of that. But anyway, the vision is to what I call a rental hack here in Mexico, to have a property that we fully own and that we rent out and then perhaps live somewhere a little bit cheaper so we can enjoy different views, enjoy different scenic areas. So here in Puerto Vallarta, Nuevo Vallarta and Puerto Vallarta, or the hotel zone areas or the resort areas, are significantly different than the environment here. So here in Mismaloya, we enjoy the jungles, we enjoy a more authentic rural lifestyle. And so we had a vision of doing this rental hack. So in a different video, I'll talk about the story. It's pretty interesting. Anyway, so we ended up here. So this is our casa, and I'm sure that my landlord would appreciate that I am doing some free advertising for her lovely place here, and in this terrace. Actually, this hacienda is 4 levels or 3 levels, and back in 2020, during COVID, Bruce and I actually rented the bottom level. So at some point I'll show you that. Okay, so in my prior video, I actually talked about what I do to do the dishes, and some of you kind of laughed because this sink here does not have hot water. It does not have hot water. Also, look, I don't have a dishwasher. And I joked about in my prior videos, what's so funny is that in my other homes that I have for rentals, I actually have dishwashers. So I'm all about sanitation, sanitary stuff, and I have to look at, these are all my utensils. I'm actually boiling water for my utensils and making sure things are sanitary and clean. What's frustrating is that, doing dishes, because I do cook a lot, I had to get smaller, more, some type of smaller, usable containers. And so when I go to Costco today, I could have that. So this is where I do the dishes. It's so super funny. Also, you have to have a lot of fresh water. There's our water machine, although it's been kind of acting up recently. And then here is where we have to get all of our bottled water and keep it refrigerated. But here's my peanut butter. How about that? Oh my lime. How about these limes, man? Oh my gosh. So don't go to Costco and buy all these limes. But anyway, back to the water situation. So yeah, it's a challenge. And so I guess I should start moving. So my plan, okay, I'll turn this into my strategy. My plan is that we have to constantly get our water delivered, okay? And so, we do have running water, so for example, there, but the plan is, this is actually, right now, we are waiting for the water delivery guy. We go through a lot of water. Here's those little pesos that I had to count up. So we're waiting for the water delivery guy. So this is 130 pesos. And these are our big water jugs. So this is for drinking water to cook with, that kind of thing. So as you can see, that dwelling there is probably not as nice as my dwelling here, but welcome to Mexico. Okay. Oh, this is my front patio, by the way. Okay, so the plan is to have fresh water. And so you have to be very you work with getting your water delivered. And then you have to strategically wait for the water guy because you don't know if he's coming. And the little lady in front of us will start screaming, "Hola, hola, hola, the water guy's here." And then you have to try to catch them before they drive off and not leave your water. So that's one of the things in our plan. And so Bruce and I have to be very clear with each other about how we're going to handle our water issue. Okay, so also I wanted to go into a different topic. So I am, as we know, going on today. And luckily we have a fairly new fridge. That's also nice because in Mexico, oftentimes appliances, particularly electronics, they tend to fall apart in a few years. So I had to go through and clean my fridge out today. So getting ready for my Costco run. So what's in my fridge? And you're like, oh, God, I can't believe Char is going through her strategy talk and showing your fridge. Well, obviously you got your Costco coffees. We have a problem with our creamers, so I have to go to Costco and get the better creamer. Obviously, huevos and eggs and cream cheese. We're kind of keto people or low carb people, so some stuff isn't low carb, like this is not low carb. But so I have to do a whole shopping process, and then also here is my freezer packed, because when you go to Costco, which you only do once every 3 weeks or so, it's a challenge. It's a challenge to keep everything fresh. So I have to pre-make meals and make sure things are in my freezer. Oh, also, it's a challenge with the dogs. So this is where the dogs eat. So, you know, I have to go to Costco to get the dog food. So that's a challenge too. So to my strategy, you have to strategize. Like, oh, going back to my dog, as you can see, there's our dog container. And then we have to strategically plan how we're going to get our dog food from Costco. Because guess what? Yours truly gets to go on a bus ride to go all the way to Costco. And then I have to get an in driver or an Uber, depending on cost, to bring me all the way back and have all of that food brought up here. So that's crazy. Another topic I wanted to mention to you, this is our shower. This is our shower. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. But gosh, we need some body wash, you know. Anyway, so it's hard to get natural products here. We like to have more natural stuff, but you know, we do the best we can. The problem is water waste. I've had some problems personally because this is such a lovely shower. It's such a lovely big head, but it's easy to waste water. So strategically, we've been trying to plan how to use less water and time our shower so that it doesn't flow downstairs all at one time. And that has been somewhat of a challenge. Also, I'm trying to get hot water out of this, because this is the hottest water in the house, and get it over to the sink. So that's kind of a challenge. But this is a beautiful shower though. I mean, a lot of houses don't have that. So congratulations to the Hummingbird Casa that has that. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and show you the toilet, but I thought you might be interested in this. In Mexico, you know you're not supposed to be flushing paper products down the toilet. And I know we talk about that in the United States all the time, but here our sewer systems and drainage systems, septic systems are so delicate. And believe me, I at first, I wasn't sure how serious this was until particularly when I got here. Isn't that a professional sign here over the toilet? So don't throw paper towels, feminine hygiene product, blah, blah, blah. Well, what we did strategically is we decided to get these little bags. This rental didn't even have that. And I'm not going to show you the trash can there. But anyway, you have these little bags, and it helps to remind people that come into this cute little bathroom that they really need to use those bags and dispose correctly. So, you know, I mean, it's stuff, you know, when you first move into a place, when we have habits, we're not used to doing those kinds of things. We're not used to, you know, how you save water, how, you know, what do you do in the restroom to take care of those things. I mean, also water usage and how do you order water and use pesos to pay for that to come in, and it's a completely different animal. You know, I'm looking at my time here. I'm starting to go over. Anyway, I also want to say just cooking and going on a Costco run, it takes a lot of strategy. Well, anyway, so that's just some of the glimpses of my life here in Mismaloya and Mexico in general. I feel we are very spoiled in this living circumstance that we're in. This is actually really nice. However, if you look around us, there's a lot of buildings that have no windows and washing, you know, clothes outside and don't have all the amenities that we have here. This is actually a very safe area, and the entire family owns this hillside pretty much. When we have lots of security here, so don't be freaked out if you think I don't have security, because I do. However, you have to be strategic. So in some of my further videos, I will be talking business, but I'll also be talking life. And thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. And what I always say, I think I'm always saying adios. Bye.